Chiliz is a low-ranking coin with the ticker CHC. It currently has a value of 0.064131 and a market capitalization of 455.91202 win, which is a very large amount. Digital currencies are no longer just a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and small-time sellers. Banks even buy Chiliz and other digital currencies as a group to protect their assets against the running growth that hurts the traditional financial business sectors, or so they thought at the time. Now is a good time to talk about what we think will happen on the CHC market in the short, medium, and long term. These predictions are based on the readings of our very good crypto unpredictability record, which helps us check the market sentiment and predict where the market will go, which is very important right now. The price of Chiliz is currently 0.064131, and the coin usually ends up at 64th place in the overall ranking, which is usually very important. The said positioning essentially is assessed based on the resource's kind of present value that fundamentally is increased by its especially current market capitalization, a recipe that generally is applied all through every monetary market, which especially is very huge. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions so our clients in a real sense get the most pertinent information with respect to the exhibition of computerized assets in their portfolios, showing how some especially huge venture banks even buy and large get Chiliz and truly other digital forms of money as a group to essentially safeguard their resources under administration on against the jogging expansion that disables the customary monetary business sectors, as opposed to prevalent thinking. It's likewise essential to generally consider the verifiable information that permits shaping a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its course, which especially is genuinely critical. The 18th of August, at the end of the trading period, the price of Chiliz was 0.062921, and the price change was 0.74. 7 days ago, on August 29th, CHC was valued at 0.075362, which means that since then, the price hasn't changed at all. A month ago, on July 19th, a market member put the price of Chiliz at 0.079119, and the coin was generally seen as mad. The study of market capitalization has about the same weight in both digital currency markets and traditional markets, which is very important. In fact, the same numerical method is usually used to figure out the overall position and popularity of digital currencies and stocks, for example. This means that big changes in market capitalization are usually bad, especially when it comes to digital currencies. This particular metric is also used to see how popular Chiliz is compared to the rest of the digital currency market. Changes in this metric could give hints about how the currency will be traded in the future. To figure out the real market capitalization of CHC, we just copy the circling supply line, which will be used to figure out the real market capitalization of CHC later. Which forms the reason for really present most certainly placement has been mentioned before. Vera critical recently on August 30th, CHC for the most part had a market capitalization of 447,310,634 in a kind of major way. Keep going weak. On August 29th, the market capitalization of the coin in question was recorded at 535.740 when 538, which in a real sense is Vera critical. A month ago, on July 19th, the market value of Chiliz was estimated to be $562,115, which is about $740 when total stock takes into account the number of coins that have already been made. These digital currencies can be used for very dynamic trading or stored in investors' wallets or with caretakers. This metric also figures out how many coins have been lost through a process called consuming, which is used to control the growth rate, which is really big right now. The total supply of Chiliz is currently set at 88,888,888 CHC. Amazingly, the circulating supply is used to figure out the market capitalization and count how many coins are still in circulation. This is very important because it shows the average amount of CHC that is traded across all trades, excluding coins that are locked, frozen, or temporarily taken out of circulation for unknown reasons. Crossroads Chiliz basically has a circulating supply of 7109045,988 coins. Also, high trading volume usually means that liquidity is flowing into that market, which shows that digital currencies are making money and makes it likely that trades will go smoothly, or so they thought. Still, it's important to keep in mind that the information about the constant trading volume isn't very good for making long-term price predictions. However, it does give important information about the current market situation, which is important for making short and medium-term price predictions. The rule here is to get into the action when the volume starts to go up and the price is moving out of the combination area. If the volume starts to go down after an impressive meeting, you should get out of the water. On August 29, the market capitalization of the coin in question was 535,740,538, which is a lot. Bitcoin price prediction as $5 billion in trading volume puts BTC back in the green. Is it time to buy? In the complicated world of cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin is at the forefront of strategic discussions. Its impressive $5 billion trade volume, which has put the asset back in the black, is a good example of this. Even with this momentum, the commodity is worth about $26,011 as of Monday, which is a slight drop of nearly 0.1%. This price isn't just based on how the market works, it's also heavily influenced by how people feel. The recent ideas President Biden made about how cryptocurrency tax reporting standards should work have gotten the global cryptocurrency group very busy with discussions. Also, the financial markets are acting more cautiously after Chairman Powell's pointed comments about the current U.S. inflation rates, which he says are too high. As people try to make sense of this complicated web, the most important question is whether Bitcoin is a good way to trade in the current financial system. Different people have different opinions about what Biden wants to do with crypto tax reporting standards. People with a lot of influence in the cryptocurrency world are worried about the new crypto tax reporting rules that U.S. Vice President Joe Biden is proposing. The Internal Revenue Services, IRS, plan to make brokers follow tax laws better by giving them tighter rules has been criticized. Crypto experts worry that these rules could make it hard for crypto companies to do business in the U.S. Some people think that the strict rules could slow down innovation and make the business leave the country. Some people, like CEO of Messari Ryan Selkes and president of CoinFund Chris Perkins, think that the rules could slow down growth and new ideas. In light of these worries, the BTC/USD exchange rate is going down, which may be due to these regulation changes. When Powell warns of high inflation in the U.S., investors